So something has to change in order for you to get better. Okay? And how important is it for you to change? Because if it is, I can tell you, there's hope, okay, to get better. And there's a way to help with that. And we're going to talk about how we can help with nutrition response testing, okay? So this is the tool that saved my life years ago when I was in Boston. And this is what I learned, nutrition response testing. With NRT, it allows us to identify, like I said with the triangle, the deficiencies, what deficiencies the body has, and what organs are being impacted. So when we fix these two sides of the corner, okay, the issue at the top goes away. Okay, so this is the difference with Western allopathic medicine, is we actually go at the root cause of when you have problems. Okay, you know, if you stay in the cold, it's hard to imagine because it's kind of hot in Texas. It never really gets cold, but when I was in Canada, if you live in the north, you stay in the cold for some time, you start having issues with your fingers, your toes, your hands, your feet, right? It's called hypothermia. It's when the body brings the blood to the core organs to survive in the cold. Because you don't need your fingers, you need your heart, you need your pancreas, you need your liver, and so on and so on and so on. So the same mechanism is behind nutrition response testing. Tiffany, are you ready? So I'm gonna have Tiffany, my assistant tonight, to demonstrate nutrition response testing because a lot of people, it's new to them, and this is based on Eastern medicine, acupuncture. Okay. So we have Tiffany here, she's standing here. So her body is not under stress. Okay. So if I ask her to hold the arm up and I've asked her to resist, she's able to resist me. Okay. You can see I put pressure on the arm strongly and she's resisting back. Okay. But let's say for tonight's demonstration, she has a stress thyroid. I will answer your question. So what I do, we know we have a stress thyroid. So what we do a stress test. Okay, I'm sure you've been to doctors when you do a stress test for your heart, for example. So what we do is we stress the organs. So what we do is we put pressure using my fingers on the organs. So we stress the organs more. Okay? So just by putting pressure on the organs, not to choke her, but to put pressure on the time. So what happens when I put pressure is the arm goes down. She's not able to resist me anymore. Same thing as this hypothermia that we were talking about. The energy, the blood, goes to the core organs and the arm gets up. Okay, that's the nutrition response testing. Okay, so what we do is we use the arm as a strength indicator. So when the arm stays up, it means the organ is not stressed. And when the arm goes down, it means that the organ is stressed. Okay, once we know which organs are stressed, we need to figure out which one is the most stressed in the body. There's always a weakest one. Is it your liver? Is it your thyroid? What is it? So once we know which organ is the most stressed, which address the side of the triangle, like I said, we need to figure out how to fix it. And this is where we start using foods and vitamins and herbs. We have more than 500-600 different types of products we can use. So you know everything in life has energy. Okay, we may not see energy, but we can feel energy. I'm sure you had this experience in your past that you met somebody for the first time, like you were best friend, you're connected, like good energy. And I've had experience in the past that I had bad energy. You feel like, well, what's wrong with that person? You just feel repulse. You may not see why, but you feel it. Okay, this is why we talk about energy. Or in the summer in Houston, man, it gets hot. We may not see the sun, but we can feel the sun coming down. It's hot. Okay, that's energy. Okay, so everything has energy in our bodies. And you can look at the auras of people, different colors, that's energy. The chair, the sitting, foods, everything has energy. You're all made of energy. So in these bottles, these are standard process supplements. I'm going to talk about it later. These are food supplements. So they are vitamins, minerals, food, different energy. So once we know that they have a thyroid issue, so we need to figure out what vitamins the thyroid needs. Okay, is it iodine? Is it zinc? Is it vitamin B? Whatever it is. So tonight I'm going to try vitamin B. Okay, so I'm going to ask her to hold the arm up. So I'm going to go back to the vitamin B over there. And if the arm stays weak, it means that she's not deficient in B for her thyroid. So I'm going to move to iodine, which most people are all deficient in iodine. So I take iodine, go back to the thyroid, and then the arm gets strong. That indicates with the testing that if she takes iodine, it's going to help the thyroid. Okay, thank you. So this is how we can really be specific for each organ. Okay, a lot of people ask me, we don't do blood work, what's going on with that? So first of all, I don't do blood work because people bring the blood work to me. So they have the medical doctor, they do all of that. Everybody will come to me, or most people come to me, they've been to doctor, they've done all the tests, nothing is showing up, everything is okay, they don't know what's going on. So we don't do that. And second of all, blood work don't give us the information. It's not specific. So the body would do anything to maintain the blood, maintain your sugar within the range, your pH, your oxygen, your vitamins, your minerals. So if your blood is fine, it doesn't mean that your heart is fine. It doesn't mean your pancreas, when it comes from a nutrition point of view, that is fine. Okay? Because if your blood is not good, you die, you're out. But your body can survive with a sick heart for a long time actually before you have a heart attack. Okay? So this is why we use NRT to pinpoint which organ is stressed and which deficiency or deficiencies. And then to answer your questions, we look at different factors like toxins. In my case, it was a chlorine issue. What I've seen a lot with people in Houston is pesticides. It showed up in almost every case. There's a pesticide issue. You need to detox that from food, from water, from whatever. Mercury is very common. We do have a lot of yeast, candida, because of the sugar. Like I said, so if you don't address the yeast, you crave sugar. Sometimes you have tapeworm, parasite. I mean, there's all kinds of factors you look at why your body is sick, which medical doctors don't really look at. They don't have the tools exactly to really pinpoint. Yes.